اليوم we're at Privé and بنكون عم ندخن سيجار و having some fun chit chatting وهيك I think القصص اللي بنعملها basically on a daily basis. بس انه you know
بدنا نبلش اول شيء بنقول الاسم.
هيدا ايه
Cedar Room.
Cedar Room هلا ايه Cedar Room هو basically اسم البودكاست اللي at Privé basically and yeah هو I think it's more something we do every day بس انه in front of a camera I guess that's what we're gonna do. yeah فشو البلان لليوم؟ شو بدنا ندخن؟
هلا هذا سؤال حلو.
اوكي
هندخن اول سيجار دخنته انا.
هيدا شو دخنت اول سيجارات لنشوف؟
It was a Partagas Privé نيميرو 4.
اوكي
هلا الحلو انه كيف بلشنا.
اوكي
لما اخذت هيدا السيجار اول شيء it was a gift from my uncle. وانا انه ما كنت يعني بفهم بالسيجار وهيك. I knew someone who did. دقيت له دغري قلت له انه معي هذا السيجار شو بدي اعمل انه ليضل منيح. قال لي انه اذا ما عندك هيوميدور حطه بعلبه بلاستيك مع كم شغله وهيك ليضل محافظ على حاله شوي. عملتها وهيك قلت له ما زال خبرتنا انت كيف بدنا نعملها بدي ادخن هالسيجار انا وياك. قال لي تمام. خدنا هالسيجار رحنا لندخنه. هلا اكيد انا لا بعرف قص كنت ولا شيء. قصل لي هو وولع لي السيجار. هلا انا كان عندي perception عن السيجار غير لما بلشت وقتها دخان. يعني كنت اعتبره انه شيء كتير عادي.
هيدا ساينود انه بلشت دغري بالسيريدين نمبر 4 مش بلايتر بلاند.
ما هيك انه دغري ميديوم تو فول.
ايه
يعني بس دخنته هيك انتبهت انه لا فيه شيء طيب فيه نوتس يعني. هلا كانت وقتها انه I wasn't picking a lot of notes بس انه at least 1 or 2 يعني. وهيك بلشت.
حبيت.
هلا هيدي ليش عم ندخن اليوم البارتاغاس Privé نيميرو 4 بدك تخبرنا انت؟
انا قصه انا خبريتي بتجوز باك كان عمري 17. هيدي ليجلي هون كوت ان كوت يعني. وبي كان كثير يدخن سيجاراتس. هي واز ا بيج سيجارات سموكر وصار معه كان مشاكل صحيه وما كان بده انه يمنعني اني تو انجوي ا فان توباكو برودكت بيسكلي. So I think it was summer of 2017 وقتها. كنا وقتها بسوبر ماركت وكانت امي دايما هي تجيب سيجاريوز لها. وانا شفت هيدا التوبوس كان روميو جولييتا نمبر 1 وانا انه هيك توبوس حلو ابيض كذا. قال لي روح جيبه يلا. قمنا رحنا جبنا التوبوس. هلا الفكره قال لي يلا دو ات يور سيلف. انا شو قصيته للسيجار بلو ذا راب ذا لاين اوف ذا رابر حرقته للسيجار وكذا. هلا it didn't grab me at first بس انه it was interesting. it was different
sorry بس اجباري يعني it didn't grab you.
حرقته حرقني للسيجار بس it was an interesting experience. it was I think بعد 3-4 سنين رجعت بلشت ارجع ادخن سيجار. لما بلشت ارجع كنت عم سافر كان بعد كوفيد بتقريبا سنه كنت عم سافر وأز I was traveling كنت عم شوف duty free the brand Davidoff وحتى Cuban cigar كانت New World و Cuban cigars و I started to smoke again. That's where really I started. I think by then my palate had developed أكتر so I was picking up on more flavors but since then I was hooked و that's my هيك short story in a sense.
هلا إذا بدك كمان بعرف إنه أنت you're a big fan of Davidoff يعني as a new world as Cuban.
As Cuban, I don't think there is no favorite brand. بعتقد كل brand has its own time و its own flavors. في sometimes you want something fuller flavor. I wouldn't smoke a light blend in the evening after dinner. A light blend. شيء خفيف. I would smoke something fuller flavor. I think كل brand has its own expression character for the time of the day. وحسب المود. You want a short smoke, a long smoke. Sometimes you want a non-ending smoke. You know. Absolutely. I think without further ado.
Thank you.
هيدا. Thank you very much. هيدا. I think best pairing for this is double espresso. For now.
Double
I think that would be perfect. هيدا. It's interesting. هيدا. I always used to أنا لقلي Partagas was a strong blend. you always used to lean. أنت دايما من وقت ما بلشت كنت دايما تروح to the stronger blends. أنا دايما I used to like the lighter blends, but it's amazing.
هي at the end it's يعني كل شخص شو بيفضل. يعني أنت you like lighter blends, أنا I like stronger blends like Partagas.
هذا لازم تخبرهم خبريه شو اسمه سترونج بلان اون فيكيشن على وجه الصبح.
well
هيدا شو اسمه Spain style basically. Yeah. How do you like to cut the cigar?
straight cut,
Straight cut.
especially sizes like Seride numero 4 Cerobusto
هيدا.
size. Straight cut is the best. Thank you.
هلا I know في some people they're very particular about how they cut it. في ناس في كذا نوع cut for the people watching us. في punch basically it's the little hole and you punch the cigar, the head of the cigar. You have the V cut and you also have the guillotine cut اللي هو straight cut, which is what we're doing now. وحتى في there is the I don't know how they call it. It's the V cut but they do it 2 times.
Twice.
It's twice like a flower it becomes. I think it's a bit of a gimmick بعتقد أكتر.
well هلا الكات يعني كمان بتفرق على الكونسنتريشن بالباليت كيف بتصير
I
وهيك.
guess.
هلا كمان it's personal preference بالنهاية. أنا for me it's the straight cut وأكيد مثلا أيام بتكون V cut. It depends on the cigar.
Absolutely. لا, I think definitely. I don't get fussy about it. I think a straight cut is هون to كمان for those watching us to make sure always to cut below above the line بالأحرى مش below the line. One of the reasons هو mainly لأنه when the cigar roller is rolling the cigar he puts a hat on the cigar and with a little bit of tree gum effectively. And the tree gum then he puts it and it glues the whole cigar effectively. If you cut it below, it then unravels the whole cigar. You don't want to do that. Manu, I've sometimes done that myself. Actually, from the other way around, cutting the cigar a third, smoking it a bit in the morning. It's not practical, but you know. All right. So.
هلا for the lighting and I prefer the matches.
So you do the match. I'll light it by the blue flame. Okay. هلا أنا usually I light with a yellow flame. هلا الفرق هلا if it's windy or you're smoking outside, effectively the blue flame is better. لأنه yellow flame صعبة if it's a windy environment.
صح.
But if you're smoking indoor, the yellow flame it just toasts the cigar. هلا أنا for this I will do it like that. Every once in a while هيك to give it a bit of
هلا
to give it a bit of a breather.
I hope you're remembering هلا كيف ولعت أول سيجار.
I will not redo it هلا بس.
أنا I cannot لأنه مش أنا اللي ولعتها.
It was really it was something. It was an experience. بحس الجيران اتضايقوا من الريحة بس that's another story. Something that at least through my novice step that I learned and to try to light up the cigar and then يعني once it's fully lit up then you smoke it لأنه هلا it's not wrong بس إنه sometimes you put the cigar in the mouth and then you light it up بتساعد بتوليعة السيجار. but الفكرة هي إنه if you want to fully experience لأنه أنت your palate is completely disconnected from the blend ما يعني it hasn't yet been introduced. So once the cigar is fully lit up and you take the first puff you experience the aroma يعني fresh لأنه your palate مش إنه you're trying to puff and then you know. So that's also something that's
I think حكينا منيح عن السيجار. هلا إذا بدك فينا نحكي شوي عن الدبل إسبريسو.
إيه. So usually هلا depending on the time of the day Yum.
The first puff. Oh.
First pass is the best. So هلا you can always smoke a cigar إنه effectively without pairing it. But ideally you want to pair it with something. Depends on the time of the day. You're not gonna pair with. I mean, unless you're on vacation, I guess. With a whiskey maybe in the morning. But whether it's after lunch, for example, or whether it's in the morning, you want to have maybe a coffee, and it pairs beautifully. ما ننسى إنه الcoffee at the end it's coming from a plant from the earth, so it matches the tobacco as well. بتعطيها a certain flavor. طبعا حسب الفليفر بروفايل والاكسبريشن تبع السيجار. usually خاصة مثلا it could be after dinner you matched with a whiskey single malt something.
هلا كمان you don't want to overpower the cigar. يعني ما فيك حتى لو let's say at night ما فيك تيجي تدخن شيء light blend مع strong whiskey.
Absolutely.
No, it's overpowering the cigar, بيحرق السيجار، بيبطل طعمته طيبة.
هلا it's always يعني السيجار هو يعني it's for me it's like a dessert انه you have to find the appropriate time for it. right place right time. ودائما يعني لانه الفكره هو انه you don't want to smoke something الاكل اللي عم تاكله بغطي على الطعمه. يعني this is something always I speak about اذا كان very vintage or rare cigars. It's no secret. As you age the cigar, which for Cuban cigar is transformational for Cuban cigar. It removes كل harshness when you age a cigar, especially at 5 to 7 years. It's a sweet spot. It removes the harshness in a cigar. It makes it refined and subtle and smooth, even strong blends. I know, it's delicious.
مش هيك رجعت تذكرت أول مرة دخنته ولا؟
It's beautiful.
It's been قديش؟
It's not very loose.
3 years.
The draw. It's هيك.
Yeah, it's not very loose.
منها tight, but it's like the right amount.
صح.
Which is perfect. I think إنه really it depends what you're eating or what. يعني this is nice to have after a nice dinner.
هلا أنت بعرفك بتحب تدخن سيجارة خصوصاً بعد ما تكون آكل بوراتا. بس بدك تقلنا ليش؟ هلا أنا بعرف ليش.
It's the creaminess.
خبرنا.
It's the creaminess. It's not just burrata. Sourdough with Macerano with a bit of like the actual bruschetta blend, which is like cherry tomato and all of that, and then with some vinaigrette and the burrata. Oof. The crunch of it all, it makes the creamy. So after a meal like this, I wouldn't have a light to medium blend. It has to be full flavor. Like Partagas, Ramolanones, that kind of full flavor blends. And it works perfectly. You know?
هلا أنا اللي كنت عم فكر فيه إنه كنت حط تشيك ليست لحط له ريتنج للسيجار بس ما عملتها.
Why?
ما في سبب معين. It felt like إنه خلص if I want to give a rating or a feedback it's going to be هيك on spot دغري.
هلا definitely when smoking a cigar always to let it go past. So the cigar is بالexperience of smoking it, it's split into 3 parts. The first third, second and the last third. So cigars like these, it's a long filler cigar. Long filler, it's effectively taking the whole leaf as itself, the different leaves. There's at least 3 leaves in the cigar and having it in it. And it's as you're burning it and it's developing, the flavor is developing throughout the course. It's different than short filler. Short filler هن بياخدوا the remaining شقف من تبع long filler it's just short and they put it in the cigar. The blend is very monotone. It's very the same. It doesn't develop. With this مثلا it started for me very smooth. Now there's a bit of pepper I can taste.
Black pepper.
There's a bit of pepper. The cedariness, nuttiness a bit. I'm sure it will get more intense.
هلا كمان لما نعملهم confused يمكن عالم تستطعم هلا مثلا بلاك بيبر سيدري نوتس يمكن شخص ثاني يجي يقول لك انا استطعمت اورنج زيست مثلا. اتس كمان هيدا اتس بيرسونال يعني كيف بتصير.
That's something that I had once a discussion about. ما هو when they're making a cigar there is an idea, right? It comes down to the production, the quality of the tobacco, and there's an idea behind how the blend. ما انت بالاخر وكمان depends if you're just tasting or retrohaling. Retrohaling هو the process effectively إنه you exhale the smoke من مناخيرك from your nose, and as you smell it, it gives you more insight into the flavor profile of the cigar. You can smell more things that you can taste, and I think إنه depending on the cigar, the experience. The taste, the specific things that they can only like إنه خلص there is a certain formula in a sense, and then it comes down to the personal individual. لأنه في ناس مثلا تستطعم licorice which I don't get it.
حسب كل شخص. يمكن انت تستطعم هيك، يمكن انا استطعم شيء تاني. It doesn't mean انه one of us is wrong. لا هي حسب انت الباليت تبعك what you're getting.
يعني في مثل سيجار مانيفاكتشرز بيقسموا كل ثيرد لثيرد، بصير يقول لك اول شيء بتستطعم with كيك، بعدين بتروح على كريم، بعدين على
صحيح.
على what is it
صحيح. بيحطوا لك up to 9 or 12 notes، يعني معقول تستطعم فيهم، يمكن ما تستطعم ولا وحده. انه حسب انت what you're getting. وحتى بالسيجار في شيء كتير بيأثر كمان، هو الفيجوال. يعني انت بس تشوف السيجار already حطيت you made up your mind إذا بدك إنه هذا شو حيكون. يعني people بتفكر إنه إذا السيجار كتير غامق يعني حيكون كتير
That's a wrong idea people.
So هيدا قبل إذا بدهم يدخنوه خلص براسهم إنه هذا حيكون كتير تقيل، بس هو يمكن ما يكون تقيل أبداً.
في يكون dark wrapper بس يكون light blend.
صحيح.
Nothing to do with it. وكمان انه the rapper doesn't يعني it's debated still in cigar community، بس انه it doesn't have really that much impact بال the blend تبع السيجار really. It's mostly the binder and the filler. Filler being the most important component. بس exactly يعني the way the cigar look. وفي شغله انه people think they can know how انه هاي تعمل لهالبراند. If you blindfold them you know they could never know.
It's يعني ما بدي اقول never know، بس انه
well,
يعني يمكن you have a 1% chance of knowing.
Absolutely. But really it's an interesting test to do. لأنه I think at some point I used to say إنه لا I know I could differentiate. This is a Monte Cristo, this is a Romeo Juliet, this is a Porla Raniaga, and then
هلا في عندك brands you can differentiate بيناتهم. مثلا مثل رامون ايونس. انا
تعمل بوراتا قبلها لتفرجيني اذا
لا هلا اكيد بدها تكون with a neutral palette يعني. بس انه I'm not sure I can do it، بس انه we can try.
Definitely, it's something. It's an interesting test to do because it's believe it or not, it's very difficult to differentiate but it's interesting.
mainly إذا هيك بدك تعتمد على السايز، تشوف السايز تبع السيجار، تصير براسك أنت أي سيجارز نفس السايز لتقدر to narrow it down، وبعدين depending on the taste you can try and know.
Well, let's talk about size. Well, أول شيء what's your favorite size؟
ما في favorite size، حسب يعني كيف قبل شوي قلنا عن البراند انه it depends on the mood on the settings وهيك، نفس الشيء it goes with the size. يمكن انت مثلا بدك هلا to smoke something smoke short smoke يعني so.
Yes.
بتنقي
you don't have a bias.
well I'm gonna go with the Sublimes.
Okay, it's a large cigar.
Yes, I know. على فكرة early 2000s كان يعتبر الروبوستو a big cigar. انه it's 50 ring gauge، يعني قبل كانوا معودين على smaller ring gauge وهيك. هلا صار في عنا ال bigger ring gauge 60 و 50.
I think it was in maybe 70s or 80s where Petit Corona was most sold cigar. كان يعتبر هيدا ال standard size و this they used to not sell a lot of these the size robusto.
على فكرة البارتاغا سيريدي نمرو 4 it's the most well known and most sellable cigar.
Do you know the story behind it? Why it's called Seridé number 4? Why is it? Apparently, this is something I was reading some time ago. In the early 30s, كانوا بارتاغا سامين سيري A, B, C, D like this. وكان كل سيري لها وهلا في أساساً the سيري B و there's others as well. There's multiple numbers. In the 70s, they introduced this exactly, and it's been extremely popular since then. It's been a hallmark يعني for them. I think the blend هلا as we're tasting is delicious. It's so smooth.
Still the same for
it's
me.
So smooth. I know. It's هيك going back home كأنه. It feels It's. Well, I know we still have to wait as it develops, but at least for the first. I still have some pepper, some pepper, but it's cedary, it's smooth, it's, I think these are slightly aged probably.
Yes,
I'm tasting a bit of creaminess لأنه.
بس مش هخبرك قديش، بس they are.
I'm tasting a bit of sweetness. And that's كمان هيدا it's an advantage of aged cigars. One of the advantages, as I was mentioning, it removes the roughness the harshness in a sense, with mellows it down. بيصير the blend core blend بيبقى مثل ما هو, بس it's subtle and it's softened و it becomes هيك كتير smooth وكتير creamy يعني. لأنه the first thing I notice in aged cigar is the creaminess. أول شيء you notice is the creaminess. Plus also you can see the ash, beautiful ash.
And أنا it's one of my favorite brands يعني Partagas. Especially the Maduro ones.
I know you used to tell me all the time like this used to be your go-to. هيدا رحنا مرة we were on a vacation to Spain, راح for vacation عبى Partagas سريدة number 4 ليوم البارتاغاس. It was delicious. No, and rightfully so. It's beautiful cigar. Absolutely. So, is there, as we were saying, different size, let's say, of cigar? You say no, it depends on the time of the day and everything else. Is there a certain cigar for you other than the first cigar that really هيك made you fall in love with cigars? Is there?
في كذا سيجار صراحة.
Okay, really, let's see.
عندك
لأنه this was your first.
This was my first cigar, and if it didn't impress me ما حكون عم دخن بقى سيجار. في عندك البارتاغاس مادورو نمبر 2. It's an amazing cigar for me. وعندك سيجار تاني رامون يونس P40 ريجيونال. It's exclusive ليبانو.
واو.
هول السيجارين عن جد يعني if you want, so they are my favorites.
What is it about the Partagas Maduro number 2 you feel is هيك unique in the blend? What makes you, you know?
هلا مثل ما قالوا مثل ما حاطين اونلاين والعالم تحكي انه البارتاغاس المادورو editions they went through extra fermentation. You can taste يعني أو what I can taste is coffee, sweetness. It's a combination of notes that's making it wow.
Well, it's very hard to find.
It's very hard to find. هلا انتبه يمكن انت تدوق للسيجار وما تحبه.
صح.
انا I'm in love with it.
هلا شو اسمه disclaimer, I do love it.
I know.
It's
بس
delicious.
انه لنقول انه بركي حدا ضايقه وما حبه يجي يقول لي انه ما انت قلت لنا طيب. هيدي بترجع لكل شخص يعني.
Right, it's a nice choice. The P40 as well. P40 is amazing. I think what makes the P40, I think, the P40 is the regional for the 40th anniversary for it's Exclusivo Libano. Yes, the regional for Lebanon. I think it was released in 2019 إذا ماني غلطان هيك شيء.
كان على أساس بده ينعمل ايفنت وما نعمل. صحيح.
وقتها. I think the size helps a lot.
It's a subliminal size.
It's a subliminal size. The size helps a lot لأنه it's for me وأنا يعني it's a straight medium. منه تقيل السيجار. I think the length and the gauge helps لأنه ما عندك what's the word الأمف أو the هيدا you get on a shorter Ramon. يعني you get the Ramon blend but it's smooth.
But it's smoother.
It's very smooth.
It's
amazing.
The first time دخنته it left me speechless.
Okay,
كان طيب.
بس it was not overpowering. كان كتير throughout. أنا I was surprised honestly.
بدك تخبرنا عن سيجار انت حبيته كتير.
جالانيز ولا
جالانيز وفي واحد هلا خبرنا عن جالانيز برجع بقول لك عن تاني واحد انا.
Which is the Fundadores?
No, Robusto Extra.
Well, Galanes for me, so Por La Rañaga as a brand actually discovered because I smoked a regional. I think this showcased the regional program تبع Habanos.
Regional Por La Rañaga?
In the UK regional. It was the P47, I think it was called Por La Rañaga P47. 2021, I think it was released. Can be London, and I had a tasting with some friends. and it was a beautiful cigar. Honestly الفكرة about it إنه I did notice that people لما ينقوا a certain cigar brand خلص they're loyal to that brand. So regional program interesting فيه إنه it opens your eye up to other things. طبعا في some biases, some countries بيحبوا certain brands بس أنا بعتقد هون we like Ramon maybe better. But Por Larrañaga is a very interesting brand. It has a it's a smooth, it's a light to medium for me. Very smooth, very هيك caramel, toasty, biscuity. It's super, يعني it's beautiful the blend. I fell in love with it. I smoked that.
لازم نصير نحط disclaimer إنه شباب هول النوت they are for Jean Paul.
هيدا personal.
يمكن أنتم ما تستطعموا.
Absolutely. And the thing is about يعني Por Larrañaga is once I smoked that cigar, I wanted to see what they have. So I saw the whole portfolio. Por Larrañaga Galanes, Petit Corona, Picadores, Monte Carlo as well. I love it a lot.
Monte Carlo أنت
I love the Monte Carlo. It's an unusual format. Apparently it used to be very popular in the 70s, but it's هلا those cigars when they're new, they're quite harsh. It's about 6 inches a cigar, but 3 ring gauge. It's very fine. So the smoke is very concentrated. So it can be a bit quite harsh if it's new. With a bit of age, it becomes it's very delicious. But Galanes was a very go-to for me. It's a very nice summer on sunset kind of cigar, you know. It's very nice. this يعني it's I have هيك part of my heart is with this brand Por Larrañaga. طبعا the other is Trinidad. Trinidad for me is everything.
Tell me about it.
What people don't know about Trinidad, it's like the first cousin of Cohiba. The story about Trinidad is interesting. It used to be given the Trinidad. So the first Trinidad was the Fundadores, but not in its current format, the 40 ring gauge. It was the 38 ring gauge. And it used to come in a golded band with the written Trinidad on it. If you find some, it's very rare, but there's still some probably in the world, either in London or Hong Kong or some collectors' homes probably.
بدك مين يبيع.
Exactly. It's a very rare cigar, but it's a 38 ring gauge. And Fidel Castro used to give it out as a diplomatic gift.
They started diplomatic gift بعدين صاروا ينباعوا.
صح. اللي صار هو إنه there was an article in Cigar Aficionado. I forgot in what year, but they put effectively in the article إنه there is this brand called Trinidad. The world got crazy. And then I think it was many years later where they did this بباريس dinner of the century where كانوا عم بيربحوا أو مش عم بيربحوا بالأحرى, but you would raise money يعني it was like a bid. And then there were different prizes. One of them was the Fundadores at the same time. حتى that night إذا ماني غلطان Edward Sahakin in Davidoff of London, he had the box of the Cohiba بس كان Monte Cristo A size. That night it was that box. That was that night. So really it was so that's where really the Fundadores. هلا when it commercially got out, الماستر بلندر اللي هو راول فايدارس, effectively he said انه يعني he needed to make the ring gauge slightly bigger to make the blend more interesting. So الفرق انه you have more seco in Trinidad. So you have this smoothness and this aroma, you know, it's so rich. It's so rich. I think Robusta Extra it's the cousin probably of the Siglo 6. It's just more aromatic. But the Fundadores, the Lancero, even at 40 ring gauge, يعني it's delicious. For me, it's probably, and I'm biased toward the brand, but it is up there, up top my favorite.
هلا أنت already دقت الروبوستو إكسترا. أنا what I heard إنه قبل كان في فيرجن للروبوستو إكسترا قبل هيدي الفيرجن اللي هلا نازلة, وقالوا إنه كانت أطيب. أنا بعدني مش دايق على الفيرجن القديمة. بس إذا أنت هيدي هلا وهلا حبيتها.
I don't know. يعني I think the blend, I don't know if it's different. I think it's similar. I don't know actually. I don't have the reason why they discontinued it at the time. But I think إذا بدك يعني the demand from people, they wanted it back. I think at the 55th anniversary, and that's why it says on it of the brand. They reintroduced it. It's a delicious cigar. It's so smooth. Every time I smoke a Robusta Extra, just look at it and you just take one to look and forget where you are. Really, it's such a smooth experience. It's surprisingly shocking. I think what's nice about it, غير إنه it's smooth and creamy. The smoke when it goes to your palate هيك it's very هيك it's tender ناعمة كتير. So I think that's part of it. I think it's the whole vibe of cigar. Could be also that I'm looking at the band and if me that. Could be that as well.
بعدنا عم نقول الفيجوال بيأثر كثير. يعني خلص انت دقت يمكن سيجار مرة عن ترينيداد حطيت براسك انه ترينيداد is one of the best.
By the way,
هذا كثير بتصير معنا.
This is something that can happen. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh, and this is a bit of the microphone, but don't be shy of this happening. It happens a lot. Well, actually, let's speak about that. Do you ash out the cigar?
I do ash out the cigar. قبل كنت حب خليها قد ما فيي خليها تضاين.
Like now.
Like now. لا توقع يعني. بس هلا انه عم بفضل to ash it out احسن ما كل مرة اضطر اقوم نظف وهيك. واكيد there is يعني special way to ash out.
Yeah, definitely. This is not a cigarette. You just you do it gently. Treat the cigar with gentle, I think we're just talking about the cigar as like a lady. Treat it with like a proper gentleman,
Maybe for you it is, or for me, or for
me, it's treated with respect and honor the cigar. Really, it's beautiful. So, what are you picking up on now? Hello. هلا انت where are you? Are you in the second, third? I am.
تقريبا. تقريبا.
هلا the thing is I am retrohaling. Okay? هلا you don't have to retrohale, but I think
elevate the experience.
It elevates the experience a bit. You can taste certain things like the tobacco notes, kind of ish, the earth, the wood, maybe the saltiness, the sweetness, fee certain. But when you smell, it elevates. And
هلا أنا for me what I'm picking it's sweet tobacco.
It's sweet, but there is a cedariness. ما فيه cedar.
Yes, أكيد.
Delicious. Wow. What would you pair with this cigar if it was with a drink? Ideally, بهيك strength.
هلا أنا mainly I don't recommend drinks with cigars. ليش؟ حتى لو كان cigar medium to full. أنا I like to enjoy the cigar, to enjoy the notes of the cigar. So mainly
personal preference.
Personal preference. Mainly بروح with water أو إذا كان in the morning or الظهر بروح with double espresso. فيك تكون عم تاخد ويسكي، فيك تكون عم تاخد رام. هلا اكيد بدك تشوف البست بيرينج with each cigar. يعني ما فيك تيجي تاخد a light blend with whiskey. You're gonna overpower the cigar. حرام. بتشوف انت شو اول شيء البيرسونال بريفرنس تبعك وشو البست بيرينج with it. هلا if you want to keep it neutral فيك تروح sparkling water or water عادية.
Well.
وعندك
أنا it depends. هلا if it's in the morning it's a coffee. Definitely. I think coffee is like the best go-to you can have. Well, actually, even after lunch, if you don't want to, it's a nice with this after dessert. Some nice ice cream.
بدنا for dinner. إذا بدك let's go for winter dinner.
I know where you're going. So it's no secret. Elias knows this. He's hinting at it. يعني. I love a nice cognac. I've been drinking cognacs. قد ما عم بشرب عم ننسى صرنا. بس no, I've been drinking cognacs for many years. Martell XO is my favorite cognac. It's smooth.
بدنا نحط disclaimer مش عم نعمل لهم دعاية.
لا مش عم نعمل دعاية لا. But it's smooth and floral. All cognacs are delicious. Everyone has its own expression. But I am biased towards again لأنه depending. One of the things is يعني it's not just when you're drinking it, but with what? يعني في كذا شغلة. What are you eating? What you're then gonna smoke? It all depends. If I go towards certain flavor profile with cigars, then that impacts what kind of pairing I want to do. There's delicious rums. Zacapia, for example, 23. Was it this 23?
Yes, it was the 23.
It's amazing. It's incredible. That's also a very nice pairing. Or even nice single malt whiskey. I recently been enjoying Glenmorangie, the 12 year and
12
15.
years is good.
It's smooth. It's very it's very light. It's not heavy.
It's a good whiskey for an overall, يعني, between the taste or the experience you're getting for the price you're giving.
Absolutely. And I like that it's one of the reasons why I like cognac. It's rich, you know. It's when you first do the nose, you smell it. I'm teleported. This is I blame my father. He used to stock a lot of cognac. And he's like, don't touch those bottles. Then when I grew up, I drank them all. But that's a different story.
Good.
That's a different story. But definitely.
What about wine? Lately I'm enjoying white wine a lot.
Really?
Yes.
For me, it depends, كمان. I tend to, again, depends on the occasion and where to drink, but like if I'm either eating fish or something like this with a white wine, I tend to avoid drinking red wine during the year unless it's during winter time.
Same as cognac.
Yes.
حرارة قديش 35 degrees I think. No cognac. لا يرجع الوينتر.
Absolutely. It's building up well. It's getting more intense. I can feel it, but still, it's very smooth. Very, very, very smooth.
Yes.
What are some other brands and portfolio that you like, or that interest you, or that maybe surprised you? هات نشوف.
هلا غير انه قلنا عن البرتاغاس وقلنا عن الرامونا يونس، اذا بدك دبلوماتيكوس.
Really?
Exclusive Finicio.
So okay. And so the region introduced you to the brand, كمان.
Yes.
You started with the
Diplomaticos.
Okay.
Yes, the Henios.
And how did you find it? And I recently had it.
أول ما دخنته كنت قاعد أنا وشبان عم دخن. سألوني إنه what are the notes you're getting. I was confused. Literally, I didn't know what's the note.
It's complex.
It was complex. Somehow it's good. بعدين أنا فت قريت عنه للسيجار وهيك عرفت إنه what are the notes ورجعت دخنته مرة تانية ومرة ثالثة وصرت أحس بالنوتس أكتر.
But that's an interesting question. If you hadn't read, would you have هيك
from the first time?
It's very that difficult. أنا when the first time I smoked it, I wasn't in Beirut, كان بDubai. I was with some friends and I tasted it. The underlying profile I told you it was this brown sweet sugar. That's it. لأنه كنت قبلها بشوي كنت مدخن روبوستا extra, but that's a different story. But there was a distinct, you can taste the difference, distinct profile. But this is it for me. It was this brown sugar-ish. It's very complex. It's very nice, very nice. And so that's a brand that you got surprised.
It left me speechless أول مرة. I was like, I'm not making a note.
Yeah. Well, I have a story. So Monte Cristo. It's a main brand.
Okay.
يعتبر in the mid-tier يعتبر. أنا when I first started to smoke لأنه everybody would say Monte Cristo. It was like شو بيقولوا it's everywhere, right? هذا I couldn't always find مثلا Por Larrañaga أو San Cristobal these brands. So Monte Cristo is a global brand. It's everywhere. For me, I found it too, let's say, too aggressive. هلا أكيد if it's a new tobacco versus a more aged tobacco cigar بتأثر. But for me, I found the blend stronger. هلا as I began smoking cigar and my palate developing, that's another thing as well. As your palate develop, you start to, I guess, appreciate the stronger the fuller يعني أكيد كل واحد يعني it's preference بس somehow your palates open up.
انا اول مره دخنت مونte كريستو حسيته كتير هارش. ما قلت انه خلص كنت حطيت وقتها اكس على هالبراند، قلت هالبراند ابدا مش طيبه وما بدي ذوقها. هذا it was my first time. بعدين انه لا ما فيك هيك
something
no you have to taste
but still I wouldn't I would rest it a bit يعني even if I find it new I would rest it in the humidor for at least a couple of years and then I would smoke. It does give a big difference. does have an impact.
هلا في منهم as they say كنت عم بقراها مرة مش كل السيجارز if you age them they get better.
هلا in the Cuban world I think for the most part they do get better. يعني I think in the New World كتير من التوباكو من السيجار manufacturer they focus بالfermentation phase on fermenting the cigar really well. Part of the magic بالCuban cigars إنه especially in the old days انه it's the input of the merchant. ما هو they used to buy it and they used to store the cigars in all the stores at least for a couple of years and then they would start selling them. مش هلا لانه يعني I guess between the shortage of supplies, the very high demand, everybody wants to have their hands on these beauties. فاللي عم بيصير هو effectively انه دغري يعني they're selling new يعني you see on the boxes they're new dates يعني barely any age.
قصة الهاي ديماند ما بعرف إذا ملاحظ لها بس أنا يعني كتير قليل لشوف حدا from our age smoking cigars. يعني mainly كل اللي بشوفهم they are older أو هيك.
When I first was re-smoking cigar, I was telling my dad, I'm with some cigar community smoking cigar. He was like, sorry, you're a baby. You're nothing. What do you mean smoking cigar? But really it's at this point it's become a hobby, it's a passion, it's so many things.
It's mainly a passion.
It's I don't know. It helps. It's for me it's a tool, like it's two things. It's a tool of friendship, definitely. What's the other one? It's other than friendships. هيك
لك ولا in general?
Like in general. It's many things.
لك I know that's why.
It's very personal. It's definitely a tool of friendship. You have no idea the amount of times مثلا بكون either يعني at the airport in a lounge or
at the airport is the best cigar.
Absolutely, or somewhere where we can I can smoke and then there's someone else coming next to me and a second person and we're chatting and we start to talk and everybody's smoking cigar. يعني it is يعني who would have thought hundreds of years ago the Native Americans in Northern America, you know, this is originally from what 400, 500, 600 years ago. Then Christopher Columbus brings back tobacco to Europe. Who would have thought, this would bond so many people, hundreds of millions of people together? Who would have thought?
For me, the best smoke is enjoyed with أكيد the best company and the best places. يعني هلا بغض النظر إذا عم دخن لحالي أو لا يعني بس if I want to smoke with someone بدك تكون ال settings منيحة لأنه if you're sitting with someone and you're not enjoying القعدة you're not gonna enjoy the cigar.
Somehow it elevates the experience when you're sitting with other people, when it makes you happy and then somehow you enjoy the cigar
exchange
more.
ideas.
Bad advice, bad thing to smoke a cigar when you're sad or upset. I wouldn't.
في عالم بتدخنه كرمال stress relief بس انه I don't recommend it يعني أنا
يعني you should not smoke it just to هيك to stress relief, rather smoke it to enjoy it which gives you relief.
know especially انه إذا you're stressed you're gonna burn out the cigar. حرام.
Absolutely. All right. Look at the ash. It's beautiful. هيدا هلا there's a story about هلا probably the difference between New World and Cuban cigars. لأنه the ash could be a sign of age if it's white, or it could be لأنه of the rich soil. That's another thing as well. But probably here is I think more the age. And there's also another thing. There is these crystals. I don't know how much we can pick it on the camera. There's these white dots you can see.
From the minerals.
Yes, that's from the minerals. It shows how rich the soil really is. It's beautiful. It really, really is. Yeah. But I think the really Cuban cigars is I have a special love for Cuban cigars. Really, I love all kinds of cigars. My palate is open, but there's just something to how Cuban cigar tastes. It just makes them unique.
في عندك عالم مثلا they don't smoke other than Cuban cigars or New World cigars.
Many people ask me لأنه I used to be I still smoke New World cigars, but somehow I shifted. I was only smoking New World, then get هيك.
أنت as a New World بتروح دافيدو.
Yes, that's known, or Arturo Fuente.
أكيد.
There's so many brands. You're lost for choice. But somehow when I was smoking, then when I was re-smoking, reintroduced to the world of cigars, and I got in and I started smoking Cuban cigars. Really, there's something about the zest and the blend in it. خلاص, and you get stuck to it. It's delicious. You don't find that, and that's mainly because of the terroir. That in many New World, especially I think after the Cuban Revolution, they took the seeds and they took them to the New World, but it's not the same. It's not the same taste.
Yes, the soil.
And the soil. It's not. Absolutely. I'm heavily enjoying this.
Oh.
كثير طيب.
Imagine having it as your first cigar.
It's too strong.
It is too strong. And
It's too strong.
أنا برأيي حرام يكون first cigar. لأنه you're not gonna pick the complexity of it.
I think for a first cigar smoker, for a Cuban cigar, probably a Hoyo, Epicure number 2, or a Romeo blend. Something has to be light.
هلا كمان بتروح personal preference. يمكن ما يحب اللايت شخص. أنا I smoke light cigars, but I like the mid to full flavor.
It's absolutely it's something. Wow. Something I don't like when during the smoking experience, to the cigar to turn off. I know it might happen, and you leave the cigar out, and it just you have to relight it.
هيدا في إلها غير أسباب. غير إنه إذا تركت السيجار أنت يطفي لحاله، فيها تكون من وراء الهيوميديتي how the cigar was kept. So
بس I feel إنه I don't like the. Let's say you keep it for like 10-20 minutes, and it's when you light it, it gives that harshness again, and then it moves back. So I don't like that. I like the. So that's why بتشوفنا دايما.
recommendation ما تحطه 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, that's absolutely. With your permission, I shall remove the band. Look at this. Hey. And does it have the. So I think this is maybe doesn't have the size, but in many bands it has the band fits on what size of cigars. مثلا بتشوف 47 to 52.
صح.
This doesn't have it, I think. Probably this doesn't.
Yeah, it's a 50 ring gauge cigar.
This is a 50. It's a Robusto. It's a 50 by
124.
I think it's 5 إلا تقريبا. I think it's something like that. But I think it's a good. مع إنه by today's standards صار a small cigar.
Yes, but still it's almost an hour. حسب أنت كيف عم بتدخن. If you're a fast smoker, a slow smoker, but on average it's تقريبا an hour and 15 minutes smoke.
I think so, yeah. I mean, it depends on. I've had one of the sizes I dear to my heart is the Lancero size. I know the difference with that size.
Dear to my heart.
Dear to my heart. The difference with that size with the Lancero, it's not an easy. It's not like the Siglo 6 size is like perfect. It's so easy to smoke. You don't have to think. These sizes, you don't have the Lancero. You have to work with it. It's a small ring gauge.
Lancero كمان it's more elegant بيعتبروها.
It is elegant. بعدين the reason I like. There's two reasons I like the Lancero. The first one is that it's longer, so you get more development. The second is it's a very difficult cigar to roll. So it's done by the best roller. So you're gonna get something nice. وأساساً there's not many. كستاندرد بورتفوليو
بالكيوبان ما عندك كتير
هلا
لانسيروز.
ريسنتلي صار في ريجونال، يعني في كان
كوهيبا لانسيرو.
الليجيتو نمبر 1 الكوهيبا لانسيرو، في المونte كريستو سبيسيال which is not very popular، والترينيداد فوندادوريس اللي هو 40 رينجيج منه 38. بس من 2018 في صار ريجونالات مثلا اليو كي اول the first one لارينا. صح لارينا. It's a beautiful cigar. It's incredible. Also it is expensive but it's something really really special. وهلا حتى recently there was another one out of Germany تبع دبلوماتيكوس لانسيرو إذا ماني غلطان as well. ألمانيا if I'm not mistaken as well. So they've been doing some lanceros but still it's limited and it's difficult to roll and you don't have that much. You need really يعني expert and you need a large wrapper and a really skilled cigar roller. هذا كمان. Yeah. Also I like the twisted cap, the pigtail.
Well, the pigtail you can get it بكذا سيجار غير كمان.
Cuban it's mostly I think Trinidad and at least main production and
main production هلا اذا بدك اشياء limited وهيك في مثلا عندك بكوهيبا البهيكي
حتى the Larena which is a regional it has a pigtail.
صح.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. There's so many interesting blends. I used to be like انه خلص those are my blends. Always there's something new.
You have to try على طول اشياء جديدة.
Many months ago I smoked San Cristobal. It's delicious. It's lovely. It's like a bit of everything. It's Mano, I did not find it. It says I think it's light to medium. I think the blend. I found it medium. ما بعرف if it's light. I found it a straight medium for me. But it's interesting.
كمان هيدا it's personal preference. يمكن يكون سيجار مثلا full وانا let's say دخن لاقيه انه it's medium or it's somehow maybe light for me. يمكن انت تيجي تدخن مثلا شيء medium تلاقيه انه كثير ثقيل. هيدي كمان بترجع للشخص حسب شو بيفضل.
Absolutely. هيدا let's talk about my love for small cigars. I really love هيدا الياس دايما بيقول لي مثلا بنكون we're going somewhere ليه جايب معك سيجار صغير؟ Get a big cigar. معبى الهيوميدور عندك small cigar. I love small cigars. The Trinidad Reyes, Porlaniaga Petit Corona, Monte Carlo, حتى سان كريستوبال البرنسيبي. So many. I love these small sizes.
هلا انا بقول له هيك مش لانه السيجار الكبار يعني اطيب بس انه for the smoking time.
For the smoking time after dinner or something. But I somehow I don't know if it's appreciating the smaller formats. وكمان the smaller formats sometimes they يعني if I'm smoking it I usually smoke it slowly. It takes time يعني they كمان depends how much you're puffing but it's I love them you know.
لا mainly كمان you can it's more concentrated smaller ring gauge.
Yeah. مثلا one of the surprising cigars, the Trinidad Reyes. The Reyes is the same ring gauge as the Fundadores, as ماني غلطان. It is, but it's shorter. It's around 4 inches. The Fundadores is a real, and it's a pure Lancero, 7 inches. So you get a bit of the Fundadores in a shorter format, basically. But it's not a light blend. It's not. The cigar has power. It's surprisingly, but because of the smaller ring gauge. Yes, exactly. But because it's smaller, you have more. The smoke is more concentrated to the palate. It has a jolt, it has a kick to it. It has a kick, a very nice kick to it.
عن قصة المور concentrated كنا قبل شوي عم نحكي أنا وياك عن الترينيداد فوندادوريس إنه ليش it's not a 38 ring gauge, it's a 40 ring gauge لأنه
because it has seco in it.
It has more seco in it.
It's more aromatic and absolutely the blend becomes more interesting. They made the blend more interesting. It's definitely and if you compare them for me at least it's a completely different cigar and it's a whole different experience. I love it, you know. For me I am biased. I like cigars to be
you are
the more seco the better.
ميل أكتر لترينيداد.
Yes, the more seco the better for me. مش يعني انه السيجار اذا عنده لييرو. So to explain that's what we're talking about here I guess a bit. So the tobacco plant has four technically. Different. So we have the volado, the seco, the liero, and then the medio tiempo, which is only and the cohiba behique. And the difference between them is that the volado it gives the combustion. The seco is more the aroma, it's the flavor. and then the liero is the
for
strength.
strengths.
هلا the medio tempo it gives it a kick.
Well.
You add a bit of a kick. And it's in the Cohiba Behike line, and it gives it a certain personality. Absolutely. But definitely for me, I think you like more cigars that are stronger. I guess.
In general بس كمان it depends on the mood يعني.
Well, if you started with this
لا هيدا it was a gift وقتها بس بس بلشت فيها يعني I didn't choose what cigar to start with بس انه I'm glad I started with this.
What's your opinion on we were talking a bit earlier retrohaling and we were saying it elevates the experience. We had a discussion I think not long ago انه for you it's like
أنا الريترو هيلينج يعني حسب كل شخص كمان أنا بلاقيها شوي صعبة يعني I tried it many times. إذا كان سيجار it's a light cigar أو أول ما بلش بالسيجار I'm able to do it بس غير هيك I'm not able to. إنه بحسها كتير تقيلة بتصير علي مع إنه I like strong cigars يعني بس إنه
أنا
حسب كل شخص يعني. أنت you're able to retrohale at any time of the cigar or with any cigar.
For me it was a recent discovery. يعني أنا as long as I've been smoking I wasn't. I think it was only a couple of months ago or 6 months ago something. Somehow I was like, oh, I discovered this function بجسمي. No, I can retrohale. I was surprised and oof, you know.
Which cigar was the best in retrohaling for you?
Probably.
I know.
I Trinidad.
لا.
I've been retrohaling a lot. I have three.
Okay, let's hear them out.
Definitely Robusto Extra, Trinidad, Por la Raniaga, any of the Por la Raniaga, except the Picadores. But the Galanes, the Monte Carlo. The reason why أنا لإلي Por la Raniaga I love the retrohale لأنه there is this
بعدنا عم نحكي إنه beautiful cigar.
Exactly. في هالتوستي biscuity we're saying caramel like I smell it. It's delicious. And another one is Ramon Iones.
This is my favorite.
But but no. In the standard line, I like the number 3 more than the specially selected is a standard go-to. But the number 3 is surprising. Number 3, I like that it's a little slightly larger, slightly longer, especially with age. If it's something. Ramon for me, it's this sweet, acidic, cedary blend. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. It's like perfect. It's like a dessert. Really is.
The cigar for you is like a dessert.
It is. I like to instead of having dessert, I have a cigar. Well, there you go.
هذا. هلا اثنيناتهم مضرين بالصحة يعني الديزرت سكر وسيجار tobacco.
Speaking of that, like anything بالحياة, I guess, like enjoying the fine things in life, in can wine or whiskey or even a cigar, anything with moderation. You know. تعرف خاصة هلا برا في كتير restriction on smoking. Recently مثلا in the UK they smoked purchasing of after 2009 إذا حدا خلقان after 2009 you can't purchase tobacco products.
دي جديدة حطوها.
مزبوط. وأساساً there was the smoking ban يعني 2008 بس هيدا recently تبع the age. I think it won't يعني I don't know how much they can enforce it لأنه بالآخر somebody else can buy it and they can resell it basically. But الفكرة يعني anything with يعني if you excessively do something it's gonna hurt. يعني the same can be applied to alcohol to be honest يعني.
Same as for water إذا بتشرب كتير مي ما فيك.
بس imagine you drink 2 bottles a day. You're gonna go to the hospital. But I think the same goes with cigar. The thing as well to to talk about and to distinguish, cigar smoking is not like cigarette. It's not like the vapes or electronic smoke basically. This is pure tobacco, and 100%. You don't have papering, coloring, the chemicals that you have in cigarettes. We 7,000 chemicals in the cigarette. This is 100% pure tobacco. You don't inhale them into your lungs. You will live a long life with moderation.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
أكيد هذا it's not.
No, please لا.
It's not a recommendation يعني.
But I think that the moral of the story هو إنه to try to enjoy the fine things in life without overdoing it. You know.
وأساساً for me, if you overdo cigars, بطل enjoying it. At least for me يعني let's say واحد دخن سيجارين 3 4 per day. خلص بعدين بطل enjoying the
I think by the
cigar.
third cigar your palate gets desensitized انه
You're not enjoying it anymore. انه فرق بين انه to have maybe twice or 3 times a week a cigar. هيدي زمطت هيدي.
Absolutely, I agree. Unless you're on vacation and you're drinking a lot of tequila, that's
هذيك غير حديث.
proper tequila, مش cheap tequila, you know? This is a whole other discussion as well. But yeah, I think definitely anything when you overdo it, حتى you lose the pleasure of it. فهيك.
You're a fast smoker.
So
compared to me.
So I'll tell you why. So when I'm in a good mood, usually when I smoke by myself, I smoke it late in the evening. After a long day, I want to disconnect really. I have a place in my apartment. I sit down and I smoke and I just think, and I pair it either with drink or sometimes just water. I don't drink. And it could be a pretty Corona, and it takes me hours, and I go with it. But when and I've said this before, I think to many people who know me, and when I'm in the good company, I'm enjoying you and we're smoking, I tend to smoke slightly faster.
مبين الفرق بين.
Exactly, you can see.
هلا أنا I'm a slow smoker يعني
Yes.
مش very slow بس إنه under the
for me
average.
it's depending on the mood. Like the best way to smoke the cigar is يعني the way you like it. يعني I think that's the.
ما يصير harsh.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. To يعني when you smoke too fast كمان, especially on smoldering age, it could يعني هيك it becomes بتروح الأروما بتخلص you're burning the cigar.
انتبه
يعني
حتى لو you're smoking it slow. أنا I used to smoke slow بس it depends كمان على السحبة تبعك. يعني أنا I had a strong one so I used to burn them at the beginning. بعدين أنا زبطت كيف قوة السحبة إذا بدك لمشي الحال.
صح.
يعني even if you're smoking slowly you can burn it out.
أساساً if you overly do it, if I do it, let's say in that intensity puff, I can't retrohale. That's another thing.
يمكن كرمال هيك ما كنت أقدر أعمل retrohale.
Maybe that's why. Maybe. But still, there's a certain cigar today I can. هلا خاصة in the New World في the very dark cigars, I cannot retrohale. مستحيل. يعني the real it's again.
ذكرتني once I had Liga Privada number 9 على الترويقة.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about Cuban cigars. What are some of your New World? Like to put a bit هيك.
Well, هلا we mentioned Liga Privada number 9. It's a good cigar for me.
But very heavy.
It is heavy. يعني أكيد if you like light blends, you're definitely not gonna like it. Well, I'm enjoying Lancero تبع Gazdagli.
Which one? Daughter of the Wind?
Daughter of the Wind.
Really? I love it. They have another one which I was telling you about, the Pony Express. It's a very unusual shape. أنا the shapes of cigars I've seen, the box press بيكون the opening هيك rectangle أكتر شوي. It's a bit rectangular. Square. This is square يعني it's ما بعرف it's 46 string gauge by 6 inches. This is an actual square. First time I was putting my hands, okay, but then it's a delicious cigar. هلا it's no secret هلا yes we mentioned a couple of times Davidoff. أنا my favorite. It was my first real cigar I smoked. إنه مش real بس إنه هيك.
Let me guess. Signature number 2.
Bravo.
It's
signature
not a guess.
number 2. It's one of my favorite. It's signature number 2. Was probably still till this day is one of my top favorite. It's smooth. It's like you can smoke it in the morning without guilt.
Well,
that's the
I
way.
can smoke anything in the morning without guilt.
But I still tend to lean toward the يعني حتى in the new world towards the lighter brand. There's a lot of dark stuff. There's a lot. Even you know.
Lately I smoked the Arturo Fuente Opus X XXX.
The Bellicoso one, eh?
Yes.
Oh, delicious.
It's
surprising, isn't it?
Yes.
It's surprising.
يعني ما توقعته هيك على الطيب.
There's a lot of brands like that. well
the more you smoke the more you know.
هيدا ايه بس دايما شو smoke less but the best
But the best اكيد.
هيدا دايما. alright.
طيب اذا بدك نطلع شوي من جو السيجار. هلا since في براد واين قدامي I'm going to ask you about wine. What is your best wine?
Oof, that's a difficult. Well, I'll go easy on this one.
إذا بدك إنه بس 3 top 3 يعني.
Or maybe not top 3 but هيك it's one you can find. Well, I'll start with white wine. It's the Chardonnay by Xara. It's Lebanese, so هلا مش promotion لا بس إنه if you're hearing me, please I'll let you know I love that wine. My dad used to love that wine. Out of all the white wines, في كتير good white wines بلبنان. We have really good white wine, but that one it's very smooth, very white wine, the Chardonnay one. I mean, red wine, there's a lot of Chateau, even by Xara, for example. It's like the old ones.
كمان بالواين بيأثر ال age of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think wine, but still I would lean more. يعني I love wine, but cognac is it's a sweet spot for me. Even more than single malt has its own thing.
أنا by the way I didn't used to drink cognac. من وراك صرت عم بشرب cognac. It's عن جد it's wow.
It is. Every time I travel, I try to get a bottle. Yeah. Well, and to tell you هيك experience at the end of the smoking. I think because of the age, it's not that I've had the cigar many times before. You get harsher. I think it's because of the age it gets smoother.
مش هخبرك قديش aged. أنا قلت لك.
Well, but it's a very nice cigar. So yeah.
هلا since we're ending, أول شيء we would like to thank Privé and the owner Brahim for hosting us here. Absolutely. And for the cigars. I hope you enjoyed the first episode and many more to come. أكيد.
Absolutely. Definitely, I think that's it. Ibrahim, if you're hearing us through the camera, we'll get you some bottles. Thank you very much. But
بعتقد ما خبرناهم عامل ياس فرح.
Yes.
جون بول رزوق.
بحب إنه at the end we mentioned that we should have at the beginning. So yeah, so جون بول رزوق الياس فرح. بس I guess our love to cigars is we forgot our names.
We forgot it صراحة.
Yeah. All right. Well.